Dear friends and dear fellow citizens of India, you must have heard about a few years ago or even these days, at the beginning of every year, there used to be so many astrologers who would usually say that this year there's going to be a flood, or this year is going to be very prosperous, industry will go, and they do a lot of what they called astrological remarks, predictions. Those days are gone. Those days are slowly going away because they are all more or less personal opinion. They are not objective. Most of them are wrong. We will not go beyond this one. What is important is these days now we have new tools. This is not the astrology of artificial intelligence. This is prediction, the possible, very likely, most probable prediction based on artificial intelligence. You may be quite aware this artificial intelligence has become very important. I have chosen 4 different tools, artificial intelligence tools. The first one is Open GPT, other one is Gemini, third one is Copilot, and the fourth one is DeepSeek. The first one is the one product from the pioneer in this line, Sam Altman. The second one is from Gemini, which is from Google. Tamil Nadu people will be very much fond of this name, Google, because the chairman, CEO, is our Tamilian from Madurai, Mr. Sundar Pichai. And the third one is Bill Gates product, and the fourth one is some Ching Chung Chang, some Chinese smart man product. Now, I have taken the data from the 4 independent artificial intelligence. The question posed was, what would be the expectation of Tamil Nadu election from the point of view the number of MLAs who would be selected and different coalition? That's the question. Then it gave all the reasons, it gave it the numbers, it gave so much reasons also, and I am not going to the details of those ones. I straight away go into the numbers. You can easily see that the first one, the Secular Progressive Alliance, so-called SPA, formed by DMK, Congress, DDMK plus MMDK, CPI, CPM, VCK, Kamal's party also, Makkal Mayam, Makkal Needhi Mayam. This is a one single alliance coalition. This one is expected to get somewhere around 148. Gemini predicts 135. Copilot is very generous. It gives 212. DeepSeek gives only 175. Now, I have taken only 4 of them. In fact, in all document or any testimony, any 3 independent witnesses giving more or less the same statement would be taken as true. Now, what instead of 3, I have taken 4 to make my argument reinforced. Now, from the point of view of all these 4 independent artificial intelligence prediction, I will never call it as astrology, prediction, the average would be 168 plus or minus 30 for the DMK alliance. The next one is a National Democratic Alliance, which is formed mostly by an All India DMK and BJP, PMK and AMMK. Now, all these put together, this alliance is expected to get 70 by ChatGPT, 65 by Gemini, 117. The liberal, generous Copilot is 117. DeepSeek is 17. So the average would be 81 plus or minus 25. TBK, the newfangled party which has come up very recently, by actor Vijay is expected to give 13, 15, 21, 50, or as an average 25 plus or minus 20. Then all the others, small fragments or independents, they would get 5, 3, 3, 5, or as an average it will be 4 plus or minus 2. Now let us think about it. From all these put together, it looks very strongly that DMK is running way ahead, almost double that of NDA. Eventually, after few more months, things will change. Climate will change. Many parties will go, move from one to another. After all these put together, before the election, we would redo all the same kind of prediction by AA, which will be very, very reliable. But now, on this date, 22nd February, it looks like DMK party is way ahead. It will be in a winning spree. ADMK, which has already splintered up and will not be able to make any headway. BJP is not very much appreciated in any part of Tamil Nadu, and in spite of all the influence, it will be lagging far behind the secular progressive alliance. The new startup party TVK by Vijay will be able to make small dent, or it will make some impression, or one can say it opens its innings 25 plus or minus 20. In my own opinion, Seema, who is contesting for the first time all alone for this party, he would be a sure shot because he is a very powerful speaker, and maybe he could have very big influence on his party alone. He is not going to make any dent in the overall picture. All the others, we don't know much about them, so we cannot comment any of these people. Eventually, it looks like DMK alliance is running or moving towards a landslide victory. If not landslide, it will have an edge over all the rest. Now, this is very likely to happen. That's all we can say. Now, here is an important point, my personal impression, personal message to all the leaders of Tamil Nadu is this. For a very long time, DMK and Congress were making good alliance. But for the last few days, last few weeks, there is some kind of ruffle, unexpected developments, some murmurs and arguments here and there. Whatever it is, as an individual who observes, I'm not a politician, I'm not involved in any politics, I am just an observer of what is happening in and around me. Because I'm just a keen observer of everything. One of these things is the political development. Here, in my own opinion, it is very important that Congress and DMK come together, sit down together, try to give a little bit, take a little more. They should parley, discuss among themselves, sort out, or we say ruffle out, or iron out the ruffles, and then they must form an unbreakable coalition. Whatever way they give and take, that's up to them. They must form a very strong coalition. Only then a big landslide party like a DA, like a BJP could be staved off, because BJP has been rolling down like a juggernaut, making so many parties die under the wheels of juggernaut, because they are bringing back the age-old ideas of Hindutva and Hinditva. Both wheels of Jagannath are horrible and they are spoiling the country. Any country which is preaching religion as the basis has gone down in the ages. The best example is our neighbor Pakistan, or Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh. Afghanistan, all these have given their own religion as the top priority, and then they got into so many mess and they kept on declining. Remember, we should learn from the good habits and the smartness of others. Not only that, we should see how others have failed, others have become fools, and that same mistake we should not commit also. This is all what I would say. If you want to have a solid democratic secular India, and India is a very diverse. It is a kind of what we say rainforest with so many cultures, so many languages, so many food habits. All with all these one, so many rich languages. India should be a very federal state. It should become a United States of India. That kind of federal setup should become a way of life in due course. That is possible only when secular parties, democratic alliance parties like DMK and Congress should stay together all the time. Probably 80 or 90% of they should stay together. That's all an earnest request from a citizen of India. I tell you, I talk to you, to the leaders of DMK and also Congress, to sit down, work out, and by a proper approach, try to stay united. That's all what we want. It's good for Congress also. If Congress comes out, it may not make a big dent in DMK, but for me, it will make a big dent in the efforts, in the big barrage, big fort against the Hindutva and Hindutva. Please think of the country than of your position or your personal gains. Thank you very much.